0. I am 87 con, and I have been to hundreds of house parties. I have 99 con friends, dreams of 99 con, and lots of experience. I go to many house parties, but one thing I do is I examine and rate them. That's what I do. I rate them on level to house ratio, politeness, and overall look. So what are we waiting for? On today's episode of Hawk's Houses, two lads who say to be 99 con. So let's start on Hawk's first ever Hawk's Houses. To our first house. Alright, I'm outside the house portal, and I see this guy. I'm no test. He apparently has 99 con, and he has a really, really expensive house. 351 mil. Mine's not even that expensive. He has his own personal advertiser, this Zodeline guy. And he has a D advertiser, Bananas, who says his house is horrible. Well, I'll see for myself. Alright, I am on high scores. I looked him up, and let's see his real con level. 72, so it's not 99. That's definitely a deduction for not telling the truth. I'm no test. Alright, let's do a quick tour of the house. Overall house look is okay. I think it's kind of weird shaped. It's really confusing, no real pattern. And his dungeon is okay. But yeah, that's pretty much only how that is. His dungeon isn't bad, except he has a lot of doors, and he has only a few monsters, but he has no traps. Traps are kind of fun, but not too many traps that annoys people. But a lot of doors too. I'm getting attacked. But yeah, so his dungeon is not too bad. Alright, some things I noticed in the dining room were that he has a bad posh bish bell. He could have the really shiny gold one, and he has no fireplace. I think he should at least have a fireplace. That looks normally pretty good in a dining room. He's also missing quite a few plant rugs. I know he doesn't have one here, but I know he's missing some in other places. Rugs just add good feel to the house. In the study, he is missing the crystal ball, which is useful, and he doesn't have the gilded lectern, which he should have because it has all the teletabs for people to use. It's sort of an inconvenience to only have those on this one. On the plus side, he has 2 plinth tables. I don't know why he does, but I guess he have his house a little more expensive with having 2 plinth tables, but still no little push posh bill. One thing he doesn't have is he has no servant, so that means I can't really find him in the house anywhere. I'm trying to find this guy, but I can't find him, so that's definitely a deduction because he's not very polite. But he has to be somewhere in this house. He may be hiding, or he may just be somewhere doing something. I'm not sure. I'm gonna keep looking around for him. I'll come back if I can find him. Well, I found him. Now let's ask a few questions. I asked him what con level he is. See if he replies. I'm still waiting. He's not replying. Say a little more randomly. So I guess he sort of fails that portion of the test. I'm no test house is okay for his level, but his deductions are a few bad house plans, missing items, rudeness to ignore me, and lying about his con level. So out of 10, it adds up to be 4 out of 10 on attitude and 8 out of 10 on his house. Not too shabby. Do I recommend his house for a party? Yeah, just don't talk to him. 12 out of 20 on our first house. Not looking too good. But let's see if our next house is any better. I'm outside the house portal, and it looks like there's a guy named Skynet Corp. He's 99 con, he's got altars, and a dungeon. Well, I'll see for myself. Alright, I've looked up his stats. Seems pretty high level. Let's see. 64 construction. Not what he says. Alright, let's do a quick tour of the house. Alright, I'm gonna look at this house. The shape of the house is okay, I guess. But I bet it could be a lot better. I mean, it looks like he has barrows because he has an altar and a Kirill teleport right next to each other. And the portal, which means he's a barrows doer. But everything seems still kind of scattered, but not too bad. So, it's not a bad house. It just could be a little better. The first thing I noticed is that he has a very poor garden. He has no decorations. I don't know if he did that on purpose, but he should at least have like some sort of fence on it. I think it looks kind of weird. Well, he has no dining room with a posh push bell. He has one in his dungeon, which I don't like because then people can't really have fun with their glitches. Even though I don't support them, I just saying that's kind of bad. You should at least have one in case someone needs to find you, like now. I see he has no thrones either, which really annoys people. I like having thrones, even if they are just the cheap oak ones, which are still aren't cheap, but still, he should at least have them. His dungeon is bad, except it's had no dungeon rooms, but I can't blame him. He has no dungeon rooms, period, because he can't make any. He has one over here, but still, I think it's okay. People are gonna attack me while I'm down here. He has altars, that's good. Altars are good for things. But I can't really blame him. I'm gonna get out of here before I get owned by this guy in Volderox. I got him trapped. Well, he's not hidden. He's just in his dungeon. Which, I do that sometimes too, but normally I get piled, but he's sort of high level, so that's why he's not. But I bet if I follow him, I'm gonna die. So, I'll just try to follow. Let's ask him. See, I'm under attack already. I put in prayer. Put in 34. I'm gonna die. See. Oh, I'm not. He said 12. I was just kinda playing around. I'm gonna get out of here. I got away. Okay, he said 12. Well, that's not very polite. Well, let me just 12. So, he lied. Well, he could be joking around. Obviously, that wasn't a serious answer. But he didn't say 99. I'll give him some credit for that. But, yeah. For a level 64 con, it's a pretty good party. I found him later, and he's sort of nice. So, he gets a 7 out of 10 on attitude, and a 7 out of 10 on his house. Well, we had 2 okay houses today. Well, join me next time for Hawk's Houses. Construction will never be the same.